outro.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us for week 6 of the Summer Skirmish. I'm Zeke, and this week we're joined by National Treasure Dr. Lupo.
That's me. I know him. I know him. We go way back. There we go. You'll see here today, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, we have the European side, and that's going to be 5 games. And then this afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific, we throw to North America, and that's going to repeat Friday, Saturday, the 17th and the 18th, and then the 24th and the 25th next week. And now, if you're curious what time zone that is for you at home, go check out Google.com. It'll help find your way to the right time on your clock.
There you go. So definitely swapping things up, shaking everything up. On top of this different time format, we've also changed up the format as we do every week. We've actually done a modified version of Kingpin from last week. So players are still fighting for total points over 5 matches like Lupo talked about. Eliminations are worth 1 point. If your duo team can find 7 or more eliminations, you activate Wrecking Ball, which means the points for next game will be doubled. And if your team can get a Victory Royale, you activate Kingpin, which means those points for next game will be tripled. And then obviously these multipliers don't stack.
The additional piece, they don't, for some reason they don't have it listed on the rules there, but I think if you get the 7+ eliminations, you have to sing Miley Cyrus, otherwise they ban you from Twitch. Is that
yeah, Wrecking Ball. That's correct.
I had heard that.
Yeah.
I expect you to sing it at some point today too.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm definitely going to do that. On top, so this is the modification. Instead of the prizing being at the end of the day, it'll be actually for every single game. So everyone's playing their hearts out. Every single match matters. And there's your prize breakdown right there. So we'll have to see. I'm actually excited because we saw last week the Kingpin format specifically led to just like crazy plays. People get excited.
Way more aggressive gameplay. And I think that from a spectator viewpoint, that can typically, I feel it ends up being more entertaining. You see people go in and try and do all sorts of crazy stuff to try and get those eliminations, especially pushing for the Wrecking Ball bonus. Yeah. You get the double for the next game. Now, like you said, we're going to keep track of the points, the eliminations over the course of the whole event from today and tomorrow, because people want to know how many points people are coming away with at the end of both days.
Right.
But it's really important to keep in mind that at the end of each game is when the prizes are judged.
That's right. On top of that, we have a different list of participants, especially here for Europe. So let's take a look at some of those. Some returning fan favorites, people like Fnatic Power, Fnatic Jarl. We also have Ukes, I believe, will also be participating. Anyone that you're
I'm looking forward to Svenos and Loya specifically. Loya, not long ago, went on like a 15-win solo streak on Steam.
What?
Yeah, she is
awesome.
Absolutely ridiculous. She's really, really good. Those two together are going to be, that's a killer team. I've played against Tinny, too. Man, not fun. I mean, it was a memorable experience for me in the way that I had nightmares afterwards. So
yeah. Definitely. So there you see Fnatic Power, Fnatic Jarl. We've also seen them. They're kind of a terror. Once they get going, they're kind of unstoppable, same as Yoshi and Hunter. We saw Hunter drop a 20 bomb a few weeks ago.
Scary.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I've actually done that. Have you ever gotten 20 kills this in game, Zeke?
No way, dude.
You're a mobile main, right?
Yes,
so
100%.
I see you on your iPhone just tapping away, man. And your Samsung Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Feels good.
Here we go. Hopping into our first match of the day. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing 5 matches. This is the first one.
Evil and High Style flying in out here. They're looking a little bit past Salty there.
We're wearing the same
straight
shirt.
to Fatal. They are. You guys match. Are you related?
We are brothers.
You have the same hair too. It's very beautiful blue hair.
What do you think about landing? So you kind of played, right? What do you think a key strategy in landing this early on? Game one.
One of the things you see a lot, are, especially if we ever see an overview of the whole map, you see players kind of pick individual positions. Not often do you see people land at the same POI. Now you see in the feed there's already elimination early, which means, like I said, somebody did land. They did land together. But there were times when in the previous 5 weeks where you'll see spots that are completely empty. Yeah. I can't tell you how many times Pleasant Park had literally no one land on it because people were trying to avoid any chance of an early game engagement. A lot of the competitive players try and get established, we'll say, first. Get a good base here. Yeah, even here you have blue AR and some shield, which is fantastic. Some traps, ammo. They're gonna collect a lot of resources. They don't want to fight early.
Right.
They don't want to push in because you could get crazy unlucky. and that whole game is out the window because you failed an early engagement, and it feels really bad. They flashed the map up there for just a second. It looks like we have kind of a west side safe zone, and down here Flush Factory just barely outside of that. So these guys have tons of time, just like I said, get established, build up some resources. You smash toilets if they really hate toilets. Apparently, man, I guess I hate toilets too sometimes. And yeah, well, they kind of just go from there. Now this is a situation. Clearly, they're looking for somebody around containers. Markout is just kind of, I think you can see the building across. He's just kind of peeking up to see if he can track them. They might be hiding inside the building.
We've actually saw this last week, too, people favoring containers. It's just like a weird kind of place to be because there's so much natural cover in those containers.
On top of that, I think because Epic changed the initial HP on materials, wood is now 90, brick is 100, and metal is 110, which that's completely new. Before this, everything was even at 80, and then even before that, metal actually started the lowest. So oftentimes you saw competitive players avoiding metal until usage of it until late game. Now things are a little different because they have a big chance to utilize. Now here we got a push coming in. Oh, just a quick AR pinch. You say they coordinated left and right side around the semi truck just in case one looked one way and one looked the other.
Yep, and I think so. They downed one player. One player was actually DB and then they actually eliminated the final player. And look at these. These are those new skins that you talked to me about.
Ooh, the pistol plays! Skin Star is crazy accurate. Plus, he has one of the new skins on, which everybody knows gives you superpowers.
Yeah. And this is, look, Lunary, J-Biz, and Solary Keenstar.
He's on me. I'm super sandwiched. I'm inside. I'm stuck inside.
Got one.
I'm coming.
Oh, the other guy got me. He's up on the roof. I'm gonna jump down. Yikes.
He's on me. I'm super sandwiched. I'm inside. I'm stuck inside.
Got one.
I'm coming.
Oh, the other guy got me. He's up on the roof. I'm gonna jump down. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all
good.
Good
job, though.
They had 6 clingers, so that was gonna be... Dude, they have 4 more clingers. What the fuck?
It can get rough.
Ooh, okay, that was
body shot
close.
hunting rifle. Enjoy these nades, brother. Just chuck them in there, man. Take the structure down.
See, they had 6 grenades this early on. It's got to feel pretty good. I mean, this guy's going to have no cover here in just a moment.
You keep taking it down now. If they...
Oh, streamer, by the way.
Streamer, by the way. Can't wait to see his channel later.
Oh, no.
I got caught out in the open.
So that's Le goes down. It's okay,
Isaac has a chance. So it turned into a 1v1 quick, and if Isaac has enough materials up there, he can take advantage of this. He didn't have to go back for the revive, especially if there was damage dealt to the opponent. He kind of had the top-down view there. You see a little build fight's going to happen. But like I said, depends on how much resources they're sitting on right now. If one of them has a whole ton, obviously a push is not a big deal. Isaac dropped down there, gave away the top down. Isaac is 1 HP. Get him!
He's so close. Whoa, he takes him out. No!
Oh. Isaac went for the thirst for the elimination. He wanted the point, just in case, and since he had 1 HP, I mean, that was kind of, if he wasn't gonna win the 1v1, at least that was the opportunity. Yeah, and I mean, every point matters, right? Especially with the prizing being divvied up at the end of every game, so every single elimination, every point makes a difference. Yeah, I think players are going to look at it a little differently because of that. Granted, you still have the Wrecking Ball if you get 7+ eliminations in a single game for the next game. You still have Kingpin, which is fantastic. It's 3 times the points for the next game. But if they can establish themselves even a couple eliminations in a single game, I mean, that you end up, you come away with a prize. That's fantastic, and you put yourself on the board. What is there's a little? Are they farming the edge of Greasy, enjoying the beachfront property down here? What's going on? You see just the high aggressive push. He's going to build up and try and catch himself multiple times and do so successfully. But you got to have one stand back.
Oh, they took a huge shotgun slug. Oh, Warchi goes down.
Dinosaur goes extinct.
It's okay, though. This is Dalo. Dalo is a very phenomenal play. Look at that.
Shoddy. World first straight tack shotgun. Got 2 eliminations in it. It's crazy. You don't see that very often, you know?
You don't. Look at that. But that's why Dalo is Dalo. He says, look, I take what I got. That's it. I'm going to eliminate you. Don't even worry about it.
See a little up close. More great tack play.
Oh my gosh, you hear the keyboard clicks?
Tibbity. He's speaking my language, man.
What is he saying?
He said he's going to use this C4 to make him very sad. And he did successfully. Great tack comes out and gets another one. Wonderful. That up close, like, drop the C4.
And the disrespect!
A little bit of, maybe smiles at the end of that. It's okay. Some dance moves.
Yeah. And that's a Linus Mitro. He actually won last week, and him and his duo won the week before. So they're good.
The really well plotted C4, like I said, like dropping it right around the corner, stepping around the line of sight, and just pop it immediately to get the damage dealt. It's fantastic. You bring structures down pretty quick too. And you see here, they're kind of playing around. They're out in
it's a Snobby, right?
Snobby Shores. Really high real estate value here. A lot of these homes are just wonderful. Although, prices are going up right now because it's been a recent surge of violence. You see, these people are trying to eliminate each other.
Yeah. Or you mean prices are going down or going up?
It's what you said. Yeah,
okay.
What you said.
Yeah. I figured they're going down because there's so many eliminations left and right happening. People don't want to live there anymore, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crime rate's at an all-time high.
Oh, dude, look at this. So this is the general skin, and they got the fur backpack from the Viking.
We were talking about that yesterday, weren't we? That cloak is just the back bling just looks fantastic with literally everything.
Pretty much.
So okay, SMG is extremely common right now because its ability to just take structures out super fast. What's a loadout you would run in a situation like this? Wow.
Oh, wow. So that was actually, that was Dalo and Warchi. We just saw them earlier, and now they are eliminated by Ukes and Platinstaken.
He's going to go scoop his buddy up there. You see he picked up a hunting rifle. Oh man.
Mikolau goes down. My brother from another mother, Tilted Friend, takes down someone. I also just want to address this very quickly, Lupo. We've actually disabled rifts for this game due to a bug, but they'll be back. Don't worry. We'll see some rift action, but I think this is going to change up some strategies, right? Because people are so used to being able to navigate quickly utilizing those rifts, but how do you think it's going to change things?
Rifts gave players the ability to fly in at opponents even if they didn't have a launch pad, and that kind of made aggressive play a lot more common. Now here, a lot of... Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh! Peinard, je pense même pas qu'il est là-haut. Ils m'empêchent, enfuis-toi. Je peux pas... Enfuis-toi. Ouais, enfuis-toi. My bad, j'ai pris une tour. Je crois à faire. Je sais pas. C'était Dampo l'autre Vania. Dampo, il y avait l'autre team qui arrive. Ouais, c'est my bad. Je pensais être cover par le rocher. Ouais, c'est mon...
A lot of spam, and they come away with the Elam there, which
pretty good.
They've been doing pretty well. They started with some early snipes in this engagement too. The explosives are always going to come out and kind of spam down any structure that goes up. Just it's counterplay. It's very counterplay. Now this, I was almost expecting just a quick wall there, a box, and an attempt to trap the Skull Trooper that was underneath him.
Oh.
The edit to the shotgun. Oh, you hate to see it.
Flames.
You hate to see it.
Life going down in flames.
Those fast edits, always super impressive.
Oh, man. So there you go.
A high-skill rocket play. Love those, too. Even I can hit those. That's good.
There you go. Thanks, Dad. So now, look, they've got another rocket if they so desire. They've got 2 eliminations. This is Reflection. We've seen a lot of this guy over the last few weeks. He's phenomenal.
Now, this is a kit that I can associate with.
Okay.
Especially in these competitive games. All right. An SMG, the drum gun to spam out with, a pump action shotgun to take try and get one hits on people, as many stickies as you can hold, and a ton of healing. And like I said, the drum gun, so powerful up close. You trapped him in a box. You're not trapped in here with me. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Yep.
And you just hold down the left click and get the Elam, man. Hold down the left click.
Drum guns are fun, man. And look, he's got now a Chug Jug. He's got 2 Slurp Juices. I mean,
stacked.
Yeah, he's stacked.
Stacked. Any other player in this game right now, I guarantee you, would drop everything they had for that kit. That's
Think
crazy.
so?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because sniping early to mid game is good, but late game, all you're gonna see is a lot of build fights. You're gonna see a lot of Bob builders show up. It's gonna be like, I'm at home 9 a.m. watching cartoons with my son. That it feels like that every time. Which is, I'm not saying it's bad. I understand that that's, you know. Whoa!
Wow. They just team fired.
Was that a no scope that I just saw?
Are you impressed, Lupo? I mean, does this meet your Lupo qualifications of, you know, sniping here?
I'm gonna give him a hug if I ever get the chance to. That was ridiculous.
Oh man. Okay, so
There we go.
they take the rift. Interesting. So I think what's cool about the rifts is that you know, once you activate them, they're active for like a very short amount of time. So it's interesting that he just kind of like waited, just really quickly looted, and then went ahead and...
You have kind of a window there, to plan your attack, which is good. Gonna drop down the attack. He takes a little bit of fall damage there.
That was Tinny!
Gets Tinny. The 1v2, trying to box him inside, build up above. He's only got 30 HP left, so he's got to play all safe. You see him, he's got to drink the mini shields super fast. Explosive are going to come out to try and bring him down while he's healing. Because his opponent, you're thinking, I still want that elimination. I still want to get that single point, even if that's all I can get, because there's a chance that I'll put you above somebody else. So he's still going to get a little more aggressive than potentially he should in 1v2.
Right.
But like I said, he had Kevster down to just 30 HP, so it was a chance for a point. Now you're going to see him, and here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Young going down. Gets the tack, 2 tacks. There we go.
Oh, that was Dan Zizzle. Nice elimination coming out from him.
Tinny and Dan have been removed from the game.
Well, guess I'm just wasting all my shit. Damn.
Say.
Back to lobby. Oh,
sleepy time.
Look, so Young's right now in the storm. He's got to crawl in.
He's got to wait for his teammate. They were close enough to the edge, though. That's not a concern. They had pretty good circle position, at least in that situation. Now, here's what I was talking about before. Plus, by the way, they do have matching skins. With fashion is on point right now.
Yes, 100%.
Well done, gentlemen. But you're gonna see him kind of playing. You see him playing the edge of the zone. Call it gatekeeping. You guys mentioned it before, where you're just waiting to see if anybody comes in last second. They might be taking damage from the storm. Maybe they're already engaging each other. So Young Chip took Gabby out in the feed there, which is too bad. But they're going to kind of wait for the last second to try and get shot. No, they're coordinating.
First shot. Oh, tags him once on the shield, which is good.
He's going to build up immediately. Now, Greasy Grove, they might swing it over the Durr Burger, get a double Durr with cheese or whatever they whatever the
a Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Yeah.
My apologies. I don't go to Durr Burger very often, Zeke.
Dude, it's so tasty.
It's fantastic.
Get one of the shakes. You will not regret it. But look at this. So they're trying to track down this team somewhere in Greasy Grove. Push. Oh, look at that. So that one of the teammates was behind them.
Hanging on the top of the garage and doghouse. We got right there between Bass Pro and Durr. The burst fire shots, well-coordinated burst fire shots can be really scary because you can get a lot of damage dealt super fast. The aggressive push there.
Baines goes down. They've got this. It's okay. Just push. I mean, so what's interesting is his teammate goes down. Oh, okay.
Takes a 170, a massive
170.
Going for the thirst for the point. He finishes with a bludgeon, tries to build himself in, trying to stay safe.
Oh, but Broken says, back to lobby for you. So congrats to Broken finding elimination. So this is back to Young and Kster. Okay. And you talked about it before. These guys were gatekeeping a little bit, and now that the zone is kind of favoring them, they can just keep doing that, right? They've got a little bit of advantage. They can be like, hey, you guys have to come our way.
Assuming they make it out of this build fight. A lot of building up happens now because of kind of recent meta change. A lot of people are using SMGs, drum guns, the compact SMG. Building up isn't necessarily the safest thing, because if your opponent drops down to the bottom very quickly and just shoots out the structure, or now because of how much damage you can do to opponent structures with pickaxe, just knocks it out just with that, you can fall and get eliminated without realizing that it's happening. It's that fast.
It's so fast. Yeah. Okay, look at this. Over to Roby. Yeah, man, this guy is awesome. We saw him last few weeks actually. He's a very good player. He tends to just like laser people, And then people are just like, wait, what? Oh, that was Roby. Oh, okay.
You see a lot of players build up these little two-pane structures. They'll put up like a wall, and a ramp on the edge of the cliff right there just to try and get some quick B shots. Spam out with that AR. Trying to do literally any damage you can do in the middle of these. A lot of fall damage.
That's so much fall damage, Lupo. Be careful.
13. A very...
Look at that. They're communicating a little bit. Oh, and they go for the peak.
Aggressive edit.
No, Roby, you're in the storm.
Move, brother. 23, 21. It's ticking for 2.
Oh, okay.
He's got still has 20 seconds.
Yeah, and he's got
plenty of
meds.
time.
But look at this.
Roby went down though. He's got to try and save his teammate. Flying in.
Maybe? Nah.
And he's completely abandoning his teammate.
I feel like
and
you kind of have
to see
to.
that. Or 2.
Oh! I feel like he should have gone for the med, don't you think?
Yeah, I think a chance to just sit there and bandage, just giving himself a little bit of a buffer, maybe was the right idea. Fixed around here. Gabby went down just a little bit ago. We saw that in the feed from Chip. And hopefully Fixer just hanging out at the edge of the zone. Don't step too far back there, bud. That will do damage to you.
That will hurt so much. Look at this. Reflection's still alive. He's got 2 elims.
Look at the kit now, too. It changed up. It looks like you had to use that chug jug at some point, but it's okay because he's sitting on 8 hand grenades and 7 stickies, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's I'd hate to be anybody that attempts to build a structure against him because it is just not going to stick.
Oh, man. Oh.
That's somebody locked in a box over here.
Wait, are they there? Are they actually... Reflections kind of look... Okay, there's definitely a player in this box, right? That was just built. Oh, that was Teddy. Let's go. Okay, so they find an elimination and just immediately thirst him out, right? They're like, hey, we need these points.
Oh, absolutely. You have to. You got to secure the elims. And you saw there, too, as he's throwing the stickies against the wall, his teammate's going to shoot out the wall to try and get the instant explosion, too, just so they can, like, push as fast as possible. You catch people off guard with that. These little double edits, they'll put the roof up and then the flat one and then a little triangle on top.
Right.
Kind of peek through is, oh man, so sneaky. So sneaky. Why can't we just play I'm just kidding.
This is Mitra. We saw him win last week and the week before. He's got Liquid, Mista hanging out. I like Mista Mitro. Mista MMs. Okay, double M's. I like it.
What are we doing?
I don't know. But look, check this out. So we saw a lot of this. We've seen a lot of this over the last few weeks, right? It's like the zone ends on a mountain. And what people tend to do is instead of just like running up and like establishing their place, they kind of wait. And then what inevitably happens is everyone's racing to the top of the mountain. People slide down or lost to the storm left and right. So we'll have to see how people play this because I'm curious to see if people, okay, Method Jetpacks goes down and eliminated.
Thirst. And they're, like I was saying before, throwing the stickies, trying to coordinate fire with your teammate, and he's just going to push in. There's not a whole lot of structure there because the pyramids are going to keep him from building up ramps on top of that. And these two guys are just going to push like crazy. They see the elim, they see an opportunity for it.
Dude, Mitra has 5 eliminations already. Oh my god!
And it's crazy to see if you, like you said, look at the minimap. There's 26 players left right now. Everyone is canning up. Very few people. You're only going to see people go down in a game like this if there's a rotation that's forced, which is about to happen. Everybody's got to go southwest because of the new zone. So you're going to see all these players. You see a lot of people that are in good position on the south side of the mountain already are just going to kind of adjust over there and move it.
Yep.
Move it in the right spot. I don't know what that sound was, okay?
That was
don't question me, Zeke. But they're going to move into the safe zone early. They're going to sit and they're just going to wait for people to come across. People that are on the north side, east and west side of that hill are going to have, I mean, they have to move. Yep. They have to move early, too, because this thing's going to move fast enough. It's far enough outside of the current zone, the new one, that it's the movement speed for it is going to be pretty quick. And they've got 45 seconds to make a decision now. You see some of these guys, Kevster and Young, are just going to try and scoop up any materials, any weapon upgrades that they have sitting around. See a heavy shotty there. Gonna swap it out.
A launch pad.
Oh yeah. Now these guys are sitting, they might be on the northeast side of the hill, but they're actually sitting pretty because they have the launch pad. They can kind of fly out if they need to. I'm a little surprised to see him pick up a hunting rifle over an additional stack of minis just because the way that some of these players play. And he only has 75 HP total, 50 shield and 25 hit points.
Right.
Which means minis are going to be super important. Let's just, bro, you just edit your buddy? Come on.
He said, not like this.
Youngie just wants to hang out, be a nice guy.
But come on, Young. It's Kevster.
Here we go. Like I said, pushing with that launch pad, going to try and get into a good position. They might fly straight to the zone and just, you'll watch them turtle up instantly here if they don't get picked on the way in. They flew past somebody on the right. There's no launch pad down below.
Look at this.
And here we go. One of my favorite parts of these competitive games is how players turn into human gophers. They build these crazy complex tunnel systems where they're trying to, like, you know, hide from everybody above. And I'm not even kidding. That is a skill that is actually pretty impressive. How fast you see there, he whipped out a ramp, 4 walls, and a roof in about half a second because of how fast these guys can build and edit and put themselves in safe positions. And it kind of turns into this sandwich effect where you have people way up top, you got people all the way down at the bottom, and then you have like teams scattered around in the middle, especially with 19 people left. You see a build fight going on up there. Taking just tap bars, Kevster just trying to, we call that third partying. You just see, hey, guys, I'm here too. I would like to be involved in the fun, but please don't shoot back. Yeah. And that's what it's perfect. It works really well. We've seen tons of players over the last couple weeks do that and come away with a bunch of eliminations because they are in a situation where nobody's looking at them. They don't have any pressure on them, but they have perfect angles on people that are already fighting. Right. They might be the person that gets like the last 30 damage in and get the elimination.
Yep. Yeah. What's cool too is all you have to do is down someone, right? And even if someone else finishes off that player, it still counts
get the point
as your elimination. Yep. Exactly. Oh my gosh!
Before the wall starts moving, he's got 20 seconds.
Yeah, so that's Power. Fnatic Power is down there at the bottom because this is Jarl. Or yeah, that's Jarl. This is Power.
Grenade launcher shots coming out. Jarl has what, 10 HP, 8 HP left, which is insanity. And that drop down where they'll jump off a structure, wall, and then a floor to catch themselves. Yep, super cool. Oh, and the snipe shot.
Oh my gosh! Look at that Kevster
bring it home, dude. That third party, you got players pushing from outside the zone, so he's got an opportunity to just take advantage of all the. There's a lot of panic happening. So he and his teammate Young can get one side, Kevster can get the other, and just try and kind of get angles on people, or they can push together and just take out an entire team individually.
Man, dude, I like the way they're building right now. They're making sure to own as many walls as possible. Now this is scary that the storm is ticking for 10. Okay.
Young's got to move in. Kevster's out. There's no way that.
Okay, it's okay.
It would be very surprising.
Oh, he just boxed him out.
No. He's still ticking.
Oh, it's fine.
He was just barely inside the safe zone. Well done.
Look at him.
My apologies to Young. I thought that was a throw. I thought that Kevster's out.
Just do it, bro.
We can follow these guys.
We got guys above. Behind you. Come on, bro. You need to put it. Come on, put it.
Let's go.
Fast. Get the high ground. Above these guys.
Yeah, take this guy.
Bro, I'm gonna double nade that guy.
I'm nading as well. I'm nading these guys. Nice. Good shit, Top.
I wrote him out already. That's my bad, man.
Oh, man. What? This is good though because now in a top 8 situation, there's 2 of them. Power, Jarl still here. They find an elimination in script.
Yeah, 8 players remaining. A lot of top down. This angle is rough for those that are stuck down at the bottom because they have a big advantage in height right now. What is with these guys boxing?
They're just boxing each other.
Come on. Why can't we all get along? Just let him through. He's trying to build up. Back to Kevster stuck down to the bottom here. They have 20 seconds. The zone's starting to move, and this is going to be another fast one. You see here, he's trying to heal up anything last second. He doesn't have anything for his HP, though.
Oh, did you see that? So there's players right here in front of him. They're trying to find the eliminations. Oh, but
Kevster
instantly.
Goes down. That's rough.
Yep.
Both teammates, both opponents right next to each other right there, and Young's trying to swoop in and gets dropped as well. Dies to the storm.
Mitro. So, dude, I think Mitro now has 7 eliminations.
Which is, yeah.
Yep.
It was right there.
It is.
Yep. That's insane. Well played so far.
Even if he doesn't win with the Victory Royale, he's at least activating Wrecking Ball.
He established Wrecking Ball on his own.
He said, I came in like a wrecking ball.
When's your album dropping?
Tonight, actually.
Oh my gosh.
Just make sure that you are the first person to listen. But look at this. Back to Mitro and Mista. 6 players left.
What a setup, too.
My gosh. So look at this. Skyart still alive as well.
Can't tell if Skyart's solo right now, if the teammate's down or not. But we'll see here in a moment.
See how quickly these people build. I wish I could build this quickly.
The knockdown.
Oh no! Mitro again? Okay, so look, it's Mitro and his tool against Fnatic. Yeah, look.
There's a 5th player somewhere.
I think
so. There are 5 remaining in there before that little. And we're and we're back. There we go.
Here?
Oh gosh.
I don't
Okay,
know, I have
so
9 ammo, bro.
That trap.
is
You see
down.
that trap still going off?
yeah, it was like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Very
whoa, come back.
persistent trap.
That's Mitro. Oh, they find Mitro. Nice elimination. So that means Fnatic, Jarl, and Power come out with the victory out for first game. That means next game they activate Kingpin bonus, so their points for next game will be tripled. We also saw Mitro, though he did not win, activated Wrecking Ball. That's huge.
Seven eliminations.
7 eliminations on
lot.
one guy. That was what's intriguing. So
Impressive. collectively
collectively they had, I think, 8 because his teammate Mista had 1.
Do you, at the end of a game like that, do you apologize for only having one? Because the way I look at it, some of these, especially these more competitive games, this is teammates have to rely on each other. It's not about, oh, I got this many and you got this many. It's about how many the team got, and that's a well-established elimination count. Seven for a single player is impressive.
Yeah,
it's a lot of good plays. Plus, there were some crazy trap attempts at the end there. That one, like I said, went off what 3, 4, 5 times. It's like, I'm still here. Come on, just give me one more.
Just kept peppering damage. Yeah.
That can be that. It would not surprise me if in one of these games you see a trap kind of push a team even higher, even if they're not around anymore, and just get a knockdown.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
Cypher would be impressed.
He would be.
The self-proclaimed
Trap God?
King.
Oh, Trap King. I thought it was Trap God.
I don't know, man. I've seen some stuff. I've made some trap plays in my day, Zeke. I'm sure you have as well.
I have tried. Let's take a look at those final moments from that last game and see how our boys picked up that victory royale. So look at that, man. What an awesome elimination. And then look at just Mitro.
At that point, you're stuck inside a box.